Imagine standing in front of the Great Pyramid of Giza, structure built over 4,500 years ago, and realizing that the precision engineering, ingenuity behind it, still baffles scientists today. That same brilliance quietly lives on in the technology we use every day. From the way water flows through modern plumbing systems, inspired by Roman aqueducts, to the principles of gears and pulleys that power our machines, ancient civilizations left behind more than ruins. They left a blueprint for the future. The Babylonians, Greeks, Egyptians, Chinese, and Mayans didn't just build monuments. They invented, calculated, and designed systems that became the foundation of modern engineering, mathematics, navigation, and even computing. Your smartphone, GPS, bridges, clocks, and even city streets carry echoes of their discoveries, often without us realizing it. In this journey, we'll uncover the hidden links between the past and present, revealing how the inventions of thousands of years ago shaped the world we live in today, and show you why history isn't just a story. That's the secret technology behind our modern lives. The engineering marvels of ancient civilizations still leave us in awe today, not just for their scale, but for the genius behind them. Take the pyramids of Egypt. These colossal structures, built with millions of limestone blocks, were designed with such precision that modern engineers still struggle to replicate the accuracy without advanced machinery. Every angle, every alignment with the stars wasn't just aesthetic, it reflected advanced knowledge of mathematics and astronomy. Roman architecture offers another glimpse into ancient brilliance. Their aqueducts, arches, and bridges weren't just functional. They were designed to last centuries, some even standing strong today. The Romans understood weight distribution, fluid dynamics, and material science in ways that influence our modern bridges, tunnels, and public buildings. Greek architecture, with its elegant columns and structural balance, also laid the foundation for the way we design monumental public spaces today. Even city planning had its roots in antiquity. Straight roads, zoning, and public spaces in ancient Rome and Greek cities resemble the layouts of modern metropolises. The ingenuity of these engineers went beyond aesthetics. They solved real-world problems, combining form and function seamlessly. When we admire a modern skyscraper or a complex bridge, we are, in many ways, looking at a direct descendant of ancient engineering genius. These civilizations weren't just builders, they were visionaries who thought about durability, efficiency, and human experience in ways that continue to shape our cities, our infrastructure, and the way we approach technology and construction even today. Long before the Industrial Revolution, ancient civilizations had already mastered the art of machinery and mechanical tools. Mesopotamia, often called the cradle of civilization, gave the world some of the first documented examples of gears, levers, and pulleys, creating machines that could lift heavy weights, grind grains, or irrigate fields efficiently. The Greeks expanded on this knowledge, designing intricate water-driven devices, automata, and even early prototypes of clocks. These mechanical innovations are astonishing because they reveal a deep understanding of physics and motion, centuries before modern mechanics was formally defined. Water clocks, for example, weren't just timekeeping devices. They combined fluid dynamics with precise measurement, laying the groundwork for modern clocks and timing systems. In China, simple yet ingenious tools like the wheelbarrow, the chain pump, and early seismographs demonstrated practical solutions for agriculture, construction, and disaster monitoring. Pulley systems designed in ancient Egypt allowed workers to lift massive stones, directly influencing how modern cranes operate today. Even our basic understanding of torque, force, and rotational mechanics has roots in these early experiments. The genius of these inventions wasn't just about making life easier, it reflected systematic observation, experimentation, and innovation. Every machine we take for granted today, from elevators to modern robotics, carries echoes of these early mechanical minds. Ancient engineers taught us that observing nature, understanding simple principles, and applying them creatively can solve enormous challenges. A lesson that remains at the core of modern engineering. Mathematics and science were more than abstract ideas for ancient civilizations. They were tools that transformed daily life and enabled technological breakthroughs. The Babylonians, for instance, developed complex arithmetic, algebra, and geometry that influenced everything from trade to astronomy. They understood place value and used base 60 calculations, a system still seen in our measurement of time and angles. Greek mathematicians like Pythagoras and Archimedes pushed the boundaries further, discovering principles of geometry, mechanics, and hydrostatics that underpin modern engineering and physics. Archimedes' famous inventions, from compound pulleys to water screws, weren't just theoretical, they were applied technologies that solved real-world problems. In China, mathematicians developed sophisticated counting systems, magic squares, and early algorithms that foreshadowed modern computational thinking. Ancient astronomy also played a pivotal role. Observing the stars, planets, and moon cycles allowed civilizations to create accurate calendars, navigate oceans, and plan agricultural cycles. The Maya, for example, could predict eclipses with incredible precision, demonstrating advanced observational science. These mathematical insights didn't exist in isolation. They were applied, tested, and refined, laying the foundation for physics, engineering, and even computing centuries later. Modern technology, from space exploration to GPS navigation, is a debt to these early scientists. Their meticulous observations and logical reasoning show us that science is a cumulative endeavor, and that even thousands of years ago, human curiosity and intellect were shaping the world in ways we still rely on today. The way humans communicate and store knowledge has evolved tremendously, but its roots stretch back to ancient civilizations. Writing systems like Egyptian hieroglyphs, Mesopotamian cuneiform, and Chinese characters weren't just for recording transactions, they were revolutionary technologies for storing and transmitting information. These early scripts allowed societies to govern, trade, and preserve culture across generations. The Library of Alexandria represents perhaps the pinnacle of ancient knowledge preservation, housing countless scrolls that catalog human understanding of science, mathematics, medicine, and philosophy. Although much of it was lost, the ambition behind it inspired centuries of learning, eventually leading to modern libraries, archives, and data storage systems. Communication tools extended beyond writing. Signal fires, semaphore systems, and early postal networks enabled civilizations to coordinate over long distances, ancestors of telegraphs, telephones, and even the internet. In China, paper and printing technology allowed ideas to spread quickly, transforming literacy and education. These innovations illustrate that knowledge management has always been a technological challenge, and that the systems we rely on today, cloud storage, databases, digital libraries, are a continuation of humanity's quest to record, transmit, and protect information. Without these early inventions, our ability to share knowledge globally would be unimaginable. Ancient civilizations understood that technology isn't only about machines, it's about connecting minds and preserving ideas for the future. Ancient civilizations didn't just invent monumental structures or advanced machinery, they innovated in ways that shaped everyday life, many of which still influence us today. Roman roads, for instance, were marvels of engineering, designed for durability and efficiency, enabling trade, military movement, and cultural exchange across vast territories. The principles of road construction they developed, including drainage systems and layered foundations, directly inform modern road-building techniques. Early urban planning in cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Rome introduced public sanitation systems, organized streets, and water management infrastructure, ancestors of modern plumbing and sewage networks. In Egypt, early techniques of glassmaking, metallurgy, and textile production demonstrated precision and creativity, influencing industries that are still relevant today. Hygiene and sanitation innovations, from public baths to aqueduct-fed fountains, improved public health and shaped the concept of communal facilities. Agricultural tools like plows, irrigation channels, and granaries allowed societies to feed growing populations efficiently, a foundation for modern farming technology. Even leisure and entertainment, such as theaters and sports arenas, required careful engineering, acoustics, and crowd management principles used in contemporary stadiums and auditoriums. These seemingly simple innovations reflect a deep understanding of human needs, environment, and technology, proving that ancient people weren't just surviving, they were building systems that would stand the test of time. When we enjoy modern conveniences, we are living in a world built on the wisdom, creativity, and problem-solving skills of those who came thousands of years before us. As we wrap up this incredible journey through time, take a moment to imagine the invisible threads connecting the past to our present. Every skyscraper, every bridge, every smartphone, and every city street carries the echoes of ancient civilizations, the ingenuity of the Egyptians, the precision of the Romans, the curiosity of the Greeks, and the innovation of the Chinese and Maya. These weren't just people building for their own time. They were visionaries laying the foundations for generations yet to come. Their discoveries in engineering, mathematics, science, and communication didn't vanish with history. They evolved, adapted, and became the backbone of modern technology. It's humbling to realize that what we consider modern often has roots stretching thousands of years into the past, and that the creativity and problem-solving skills of ancient humans continue to shape the world we live in today. If this journey amazed you, take a moment to reflect on the power of human ingenuity and the endless potential of curiosity. Hit the like button if you were inspired, share this video with friends who love history or technology, and don't forget to subscribe for more explorations into the hidden connections between past and present. Comment below and tell us which ancient invention or civilization blew your mind the most. We'd love to see your thoughts. For those eager to dive even deeper, check the description for our full documentary link, packed with even more jaw-dropping insights and discoveries. Remember, history isn't just about what happened long ago, it's alive, shaping our present and guiding our future. Keep exploring, stay curious, and see the world through the lens of innovation and wonder, because the secrets of the past are closer to your everyday life than you might ever imagine.